Welcome to the Jumble tool, the online application for structural analysis of data. In this video, we will show you how the Jumble tool can process data. Please check our previous videos on how to sign up to the Jumble tool, start a project, and upload a file. After loading data to the tool, the digest reflects mostly the packaging used by the particular format. In the case of an XML, the primary structure is a hierarchy of elements with attached texts and attributes. For JSON data, it is a nesting of arrays, objects, and primitive types. The goal today is to process the data into a domain structure shown here. In our example, it can be as simple as two concepts called library and book. The library contains the books. Each book has 4 parameters: ID, author, title, and year. So, how do we extract the domain structure? When you look at the data, you can see that the information we require is in form of labels, properties, their names, and values. We just need to move this information around and clean up the unnecessary parts. The book IDs are stored as attributes. The goal is to convert the IDs into a property of the book concept. We can select the name and the value of an attribute and convert the pair to property. Now we have a property ID. The property can now be copied to the parent concept. As you can see, all 143 instances of the property were preserved. This makes the attribute concept obsolete and we can delete it. Let's focus on text nodes now. Some contain the actual information, like this one. Others are just indentation of the elements, which does not have any significance for the analysis, like this one. To be able to trim the indentation texts, we can label concepts with an empty value of a property. Please note that empty means the property is not defined for the node or that it contains just white spaces. Once the operation is performed, 2 new labels are added to the text nodes, either has value or no value. As mentioned before, we do not care about the indentation, so the nodes labeled no value can be deleted. Now, let's propagate the text with values. We can copy the properties to the parent nodes. No more information is going to be extracted from the text nodes, so the concept can be deleted. Now, all we have are elements. Let's convert the names of elements into labels. This operation splits the concept element into 5 sub-elements. We can tell apart the library node and the book nodes. We can also see that each book has 1 element for title, author, and year. Let's make these into properties. We can select the name and the text in the element concept and convert the pair into new properties. As you can see, the element concept can be used to manipulate all its sub-concepts. The properties title, author, and year can now be moved to the parent book concept. And finally, we can delete all the concepts and properties we do not need in the digest. The title concept, the author concept, the year concept. And properties level, n, name, path, book, and library in the element concept. The final step is to remove the element label. This can be done either by editing the labels for library and book, or by editing away the label in the element. Please note, if we delete the element concept, all library and book nodes will be deleted too. And here it is. The data from the XML were consolidated into a minimal form ready for export or further processing. Thank you for watching, and please let us know if you have any questions or comments.